Hey guys, here's a little bit of help on DCP25. I don't know if you noticed, but the answers are there for you to make sure you double check your work and make sure you get them right. There's one answer there at the bottom of the first one. And B, C, and D have the answers here as well. Each one requires work. I just wanted you to have the solution so you knew what you were working for. So when we grade these, we'll be checking your work mainly. We're looking at, and just to paraphrase this problem up here, is they want to replace these two lines and just put one direct line from A to C. They don't want to go through Benton anymore, so they want to just do this first one. They first want to find out what the length of alpha to point D is, and simply put, you have an A squared, you don't have a B squared, and you have a C squared. So you're going to simply use your A squared plus B squared equals C squared. In this case, it's going to be 27.6 squared plus your B squared equals your 95.7 squared. So there is how you set it up, and you just use your calculators and solve it up, and you get your answer for that one. Should end up being 91.6. Now letter B says, what is the distance from Clifton to point D? So from here to here, you are going to basically use this exact same formula, except the numbers are going to change a little. Instead of you still have 27.6 squared, that's not going to change, but instead of the 95, you're going to do 62.3 squared. So 62.3 squared. And then you'd solve, and that should give you the 55.9 for the second one. What is the length? So then you're going to add the two together, add A and B together. So you're adding this length plus this length. That's going to give you the 147. And then it says the company's policy is to not replace existing transmission line unless the total length is 10% shorter than the length of the existing line. So right now, the existing line is a total of 95.7 plus the 62.3. And that is, let's find out, use our calculator, 95.7 plus 62.3, and it's 158 even. Oops, my bad. Okay, so 158. They want to know, is this amount, is the new amount at least 10% shorter than the old amount? So if I take 158 and multiply it by 0.10, so times that by 0.10, that's going to give you 15.8. Just move the decimal over one place. 15.8. If I take the 158 and subtract 15.8 from it, I am going to get, let's see what we get. Quick calculator again. 58 minus 15.8, and that's 142. So that is not 10. That's the new line is not 10%. So that would be a no. That's why that's not, because the 10% would be 142.2, but our new line was 147.5, so it's not 10%. All right, so make sure you show all the work for these, put the numbers underneath and all that stuff. Let's go to the second part of 25, and it's about a television set. I don't know if you knew this or not, but they measure, when they say a 60-inch screen, that means it's 60 inches diagonally. That's the measurement they use, the diagonal measurement. So he wants to buy the largest TV that will fit in a 30-inch wide by 32-inch high space in his entertainment center. So let's draw that. It's almost a square. It's 32 wide. It's 30 wide, and it's 32 high. So it's 32 this way and 30 this way. Alright, so it says that he needs to allow 2 inches on each side, 2 inches on top, and 5 inches below the screen for the TV controls and console. So you originally started with 30 inches wide, but he has to keep 2 inches on each side. So basically the new width is going to be this right here. The new height is, it was 32. He has to allow 2 inches on top, and he has to allow 5 inches on the bottom. That's going to give him his new height right there. So that's, you got your new width, you got your new height, and that'll give you your screen dimensions right there. Then you're going to take your new screen dimensions, your width and your height, and you're going to make a diagonal and use your Pythagorean theorem. So you're going to use your A. Let's see, hold on a second. You're going to do A squared plus your B squared equals your C squared. So that's what you're getting. Once you've got the new maximum, the new TV that he can use by doing all these things right here. This is your new width. This will be your height. You get your new width and your new height. You make a triangle or a rectangle with that. Find the diagonal and do your A squared. A squared and B squared are going to be the width and the height, and then your C squared is going to be the diagonal that you're looking for. That's going to be the screen size. The screen size is going to end up being this letter C right here. That's going to be your screen size. All right, there you go, guys.